The Royal Rumble is approaching. We're a couple days out from TLC. We're a couple days out. So that means next after TLC it is Road to WrestleMania season. As we get edging into the Royal Rumble. And this year it's wide open. It's not really an obvious winner. Like it felt like last year. Like a lot of people was saying, Drew. But this year it's because there's so many different factors after all that's happened, you know. Honestly, if fans were allowed back, that could have changed the whole result of the match. So let's see. These are my early picks, outside the picks, to win the 2021 Royal Rumble and main event, WrestleMania. You're having a great day. Welcome to the channel. Come subscribe, because join the train early. This train's getting bigger and bigger, and if you join you early, you can go in the OG VIP section, and all the rest will be in the new follower cartridge. You'd be in the OG VIP section, so join now. And like, even though I've made 100 videos, people say you make 100 crap videos before you make good ones. I made over 100 videos, and I'm still very new to this. I'm very green. I'm still learning and adapting and improving, though. That's the thing, I am improving. So it's gonna get bigger and better, so drop a subscription. Let's try get to 250. Come on, we smashed 200 very quickly, so we can get to 250. Come on. This is my first pick to win the Royal Rumble is the Rated R Superstar Edge. I think I'll obviously shock the world in January when he come back after 9 long years of being out. And he come back at a match of probably one of the best matches of the year, which is ludicrous thing that Edge can come back and have a best match of the year after how many years he's been away. And I think maybe this time he can surprise us, but surprise us by actually winning. Imagine the scenes. Edge vs Drew McIntyre. What a match that is. That's a big money matchup. Edge vs John Cena we could have again. Edge vs anyone. I just want to see him back in the ring. Edge vs Orton 3. Complete the trilogy. I really want to see that happen. So yeah. First pick, Angle Edge, I think, because he shocked the world last year. Let's see if he can do it again in January. Obviously, he's been out for a long time. He's been injured since June, July. So, hopefully he can come back with a bang. Pick a look. Is bask in his glory, Keith Lee. Oh, bask in his glory. This is just one I love Keith Lee. He's my favourite. I'd say he's my favourite modern wrestler. He's so good. Oh my god, he's class. And we saw Vince saying that documentary they had on the network of him. Make me believe, in Vince's voice. Make me believe, god damn it. You've got all the ability, but make me believe. And I don't get why there's so much controversy about sending Performance Center. That's just smart, 'cause that is, if you're new to wrestling and you join wrestling Twitter, join wrestling. If you're gonna be a mark like me, don't be a onesie one. Like, if you're gonna love the industry, don't criticize every decision WWE makes, because New Japan done it better, or every you know what I mean? Just don't be a idiot with it. Because, of course, he's going to go to the Performance Center. Because Vince sees him as a main event guy, and he wants to make sure he has all the tools to become a main event guy. So, and any bit of extra help surely means it's not like they want to demote him. It means they want to promote him, surely. Because they're just fine-tuning him, ready to put him in that main event. So then he definitely can be in that main event scene. That's all they're doing. There's no qualms, there's no backlash against Keith Lee for going to Performance Center. I think they should do it more with wrestlers. If they're like mid-card, upper mid-card, put them in the Performance Center, get them nice and trained up, ready, so it's a seamless transaction to the main event scene. That's just what they're doing. And I want Keith Lee to win. I'll happily bask in his glory. He's got the luck. And the rumoured match, the dirt sheets are saying, which I don't like listening to dirt sheets because they're all a load of bollocks half the time. But they are saying that Keith Lee vs Drew vs Lesnar seems to be the match they want for WrestleMania. And that is a great main event. All the beef, all the muscle in the ring. And like, obviously, the story makes sense. Keith Lee, Drew, best friends, so it'll be interesting dynamic there. And you got Lesnar, who wants the rematch from last year after he's been embarrassed twice at WrestleMania. Seth kicked his ass and Drew did. So he's going to want to avenge those two losses and reclaim that world title. And yeah, so this leads me on to my next pick. It's Brock Lesnar. He said he wants revenge for the title. And also, he's had 2 big losses, and we haven't seen him all the years since WrestleMania 36. I don't think he just wants to perform without a crowd. But I think it'd be a complete surprise, because believe it or not, if I told you in 2020 Lesnar would have gone off the radar, you wouldn't believe me. But he has. He has gone off the radar completely. He's gone AWOL. Like, we haven't heard from him since WrestleMania. He hasn't really posted anything on social media. You know, WWE haven't used him, which shows they can do good without him. But it's true though, but we haven't had any Lesnar matches. So the fact he's gone, it'll be a complete surprise, I think, if Lesnar comes back and wins the Royal Rumble. And he's a credible Royal Rumble winner, like, you know, I'd be happy with him winning it. It is a bit, seeing the main event area is a bit meh, but what can you do when he's a star? When you're a star, you're in the main event. But yeah, so this is a bit of an outsider pick. You were leaving out Lesnar as an outsider pick. Next pick is, ooh, Adam Cole, baby. He's done everything, and I mean everything in NXT. You know, War Games, North American title, NXT title. He's feuded with almost everyone in NXT. And we've never had an NXT guy win the Royal Rumble. What better way to put NXT in a prominent role by having an NXT guy win the Rumble? But moved on to the era, up to the main roster now. They've done what they've done in NXT. And I think whatever brand they go on, they'll be treated as the top guys. They're so good. Best faction in WWE. Could say they're the best faction in modern wrestling. But that is up for debate, because you have got ones these days in AEW and what have you, Impact. But yeah, I'd honestly love to see it. Like, it's a mark-up moment for me. I'd love it. But yeah, I doubt this will happen. This will be cutting outside the pick, because I think he is, I think they see him as quite high up, and he's definitely a future face of the company. But I think he should be the face of the company now. Put him on the main roster. What better way to introduce yourself? And there's so much stuff you can do on the street there on the main roster. Pick to win the Royal Rumble, the phenomenal AJ Styles. He has done, he's been booked so well since coming to WWE. Everyone thought he wouldn't be, but he's absolutely smashed everything he's done in WWE. I don't think he's ever been, poorly booked once. Like, the Survivor Series stuff he did was great. And he's got a world title match, Drew McIntyre at TLC. And we know that match, that could be match of the year. Genuine could be match of the year. That's going to be so much fun. I hope I haven't jinxed it now. But yeah, that could be so much fun. You know, and I think if things he hasn't done is tag team championships, Money in the Bank, and Royal Rumble. Those are the only things he hasn't done. Tag team can come further down the line. But imagine the pop. WWE's treated him as a main event star. He held the title for almost a year. So he is a main event star in WWE. And I think he is the type of person that could sell out 50, 60,000. Obviously, him vs Drew would be class. You know, you could either even move him, maybe him vs Roman again. Would love to see it. Yeah, and I just think I'd just be such a nice moment for him. Of any wrestler, he deserves it the most on that main roster. So yeah, I'm going to go AJ Styles, and that's where I'll end the video. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.